guys, because this is a very special event for everyone. This event is supposedly dun sa inner circle ko na masterclass. Yung mga coaches, inner circle coaches ng community. But in very short notice, guys, I decided na i-open ko siya sa lahat ng mga VIP because I believe if you want to be successful financially, not just in trading, you need to understand this very important principle about money, about finance, and about financial success. Are you guys ready? Okay, are you guys ready? Kasi hindi na ako magpatumpik-tumpik pa. Ganito yung personality ko, guys. I'm straight. I want to make money kaagad. I want to go with the business, guys. So for tonight's topic, we'll be talking about the hacks of financial abundance. Ano ba itong financial abundance? Bakit maraming kumikita ng malaki? At bakit yung iba naman, kayod ng kayod, parang hindi rin umuusad. Okay? Nafe-feel nyo ba? So guys, are we all set for this topic tonight? And some topic, guys, I'm 100%. Okay? Some of the principles, guys, I'm 100%. It may not be resonate with your way of thinking. Anong ibig sabihin? Minsan, yung ituturo ko for this topic alone, parang hindi masyadong katanggap-tanggap sa mind mo. Pero, try to think of it. If it is necessary, sometimes, kailangan nating magkaroon ng mind shift. Okay? Kaya nga, para magkaroon tayo ng new result, kailangan magkaroon tayo ng mind shift. Anong ibig sabihin ng mind shift, guys? If necessary, magkaroon tayo ng bagong pag-iisip. New way of thinking. Okay? Para po magkakaroon po tayo ng new result. So yun po yung pag-uusapan natin, guys. Kwento-kwento lang, but this is a very serious matter. If you treat as a financial success is very important to you, and I presume very important kasi at least for a very short notice of time nag-attend ka, and congratulations, I'm 100% that this topic is for you. Okay? If you believe that this topic is for you, can you type it's for me? Okay? And then we're good to go. So while typing, guys, it's for me on the chat box. By the way, nagbabasa ko ng mga sinusulat niyo sa chat box, and I will appreciate, guys, if you're very responsive about this one. Kasi if you're very responsive, that means that you are really in tune with what we're talking. If you're in tune with what we're talking, ibig sabihin, naintindihan mo, o naintindihan mo, makukuha mo, ma-apply mo, and definitely, makakaroon ka ng increase of your finances. Alright? So, let's go. By the way, guys, share ko lang, literally, I just arrived almost 3 hours ago from travel. So, I just arrived 3 hours ago from travel. We arrived early this morning from Henan, and I'll travel again, drive my car fast to the farm kasi mayroon kaming event sa church sa farm. And then I just went back sa bahay. Galing kami ng vacation sa family namin. Guys, isi-share ko sa inyo, guys. Ikikwento ka to sa inyo kasi naging part na kayo ng family ko. Okay? Naging part kayo ng VIP community. Is it okay, guys, if I will share my life? The reason why I'm sharing my life to you guys and then opening my life to you, including my family, because I want to inspire you na kung susurisuin mo itong ginagawa natin, posible din itong mangyayari sa'yo. And guess what, guys? Me, my family, iba talaga, guys. I used to travel with my wife, pero iba kasi yung kapag ka buong family na, kasi mas na-enjoy yung mga bata, may time ka. Pero financially, medyo almost times 2, times 3 yung babayaran mo. kasi we went to the hotel and kailangan namin kunin yung family room at hindi lang good for two, good for three. So we need to get the family room. So we stay at one of the most expensive hotel in Panglao Island, Bohol. Okay? So take a look doon sa ginawa-gawa naming vacation. Just relax. Guys, pinakita ko to sa inyo kasi posible din itong mangyari sa inyo na may time kayo, quality life,
Panglao, Bohol,
may time kayo sa family, and then may budget kayo sa family. What a life. Diba?
Swimming pool sa likod ko, guys, may jacuzzi.
No. So it's me trying to create a vlog. Very trying talaga ako guys sa pag-vlog. Not my forte, but at least I can share my story there. Okay? And then not only that, we already booked a flight to Singapore this month. So if you are from Singapore, let me know. Maybe pwede tayong magkape in front of Marina Bay. And then yun naman guys is parang treat ko lang sa sarili ko at saka sa wife ko kasi yun naman talaga yung dahilan bakit natin to ginagawa. Okay? Don't forget, if you're making money, ginagawa natin to kasi gusto din tayo mag-enjoy together with our loved ones. Hindi pwedeng puro making money lang. So, kailangan mo rin mag-enjoy. And then, kakauwi ko lang, and then trabaho ka agad. Pero para sa akin kasi hindi ito trabaho eh. Para sa akin, this is something that I am passionate about. I'm happy din doing this one kasi I've been receiving by the way guys, atin-atin lang to baka marinig ng BIR. Okay. So, can I trust you guys with some of my personal results? Atin-atin lang muna, wala lalabas within sa community na. Thumbs up naman or mga reactions if you are okay with it. Kung okay lang na we will talk about that. Okay. So, pinakita ko to guys kasi gusto kong ma-picture out mo kung anong posibleng mangyari sa iyo. Sa buhay mo, sa family mo, at hindi mo kailangan ng ganun ka-stressful na life para kumita ng malaki. Okay, wake up. It's already 2025. There are a lot of ways to make money. And I am so blessed kasi nandito kayo sa community natin. So more than 100 tayo for tonight. Alright? And then another good news guys, want to hear some good news. Sinong gusto makaroon ng good news? So, hindi lang pala ako kumikita. Okay, hindi lang pala ako kumikita. Pati ang community natin kumikita din. Okay. Tingnan nyo naman guys kung magkano yung kita ng community natin for the past 3 months. Okay, ibig sabihin, the last quarter or the past 3 months including October with 2 accounts guys. August 1 to hindi kasama kahapon. Okay? Hindi kasama yung may isang araw na hindi nakasama. So, ibig sabihin guys, dito guys, yung na-under sa community natin sa VT Markets, hindi kasama yung hindi under sa community natin. Nakapag-withdraw tayo guys ng 177,000 USD. Can you help me do the math? 177 kasi I created this PowerPoint, it's like 1 hour ago, so hindi ko na total. But anyone, can you help me guys? 177 for, going back to the topic guys, can you help me with the addition of 177,000 plus 133,000. Okay? Mayroon na ba? Okay. Sa chat na lang, sa chat. 177,000 plus 133,000. Kahit yun na lang guys. Kahit yun na lang. Okay. Okay. Tapos times natin into 58. Maybe 58. 59 na ngayon pero 58 na lang. Times natin into 58. 310,000. Thank you guys. Times natin into 58. Okay guys. Anong ibig sabihin nito guys? For the last 3 months sa community natin, 18.1 million ang withdrawals or ang kinita sa lahat na naging part ng community natin na nagtitrade. Are you with me? Okay. Are you with me? I think it's 18 million. Okay, 18 million. So 18 million guys, hindi natin yan pinamimigay. 18 million guys that's an opportunity na na-earn sa community natin. Anong ibig sabihin yan guys? That's a simple way na maraming kumikita, maraming nakapag-withdraw, and maraming pera dito sa ginagawa natin. And what we're doing guys is working. Okay, ibig sabihin, effective yung mga ginagawa nating strategy. Yes, I understand, hindi lahat, ganoon naman talaga. Same thing in business. Pero if you're really serious about what we're doing guys, we have withdrawn 80 million. Congratulations, palakpak naman yan. So, kung ano yan, kung 1 million per person, so 18 person lang. So, kahit 100,000 per person guys, so that's already 180 katao. 180 katao na tumatanggap ng additional 100,000 per month doing trading. Alright? Are you happy? Are you proud? Or are you shocked to know na ganun kalaki ang kinita ng mga kasama natin sa community, guys? Okay? Copy? 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 Okay. Copy. So, ganun pala kalaki. Grabe. Amazing. Okay? So, for tonight, guys, we'll talk about financial hacks. The hacks of financial abundance. I don't know what you are focusing right now, but as long as you want to make a lot of money, you want to solve your financial problem, you want to help a lot of people, you want to be rich, you want to travel like me and to enjoy your life, this is for you. Claim it that this is for you. And it could be, guys, this might be the information na kailangan mo lang marinig para maging successful ka financially sa buhay mo. Okay? Let's go. This is for me, John D. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, the goal of this webinar, guys, is to help you unlock. Hindi lang naman ito applicable sa trading rather. Applicable ito in any aspect of your life as long as finances is involved. So, the goal is to unlock, to show you some principles and habits that will attract lasting financial growth. Okay, take note of the word. Principles and habits that will attract. Pwede palang ma-attract yung pera. Okay, all over the world. So what makes me the person with authority to share this to you? Okay? Now, according to ChatGPT, ang kita ko guys is sa category ng kita ko guys, I'm only 1% or 0.5% katao ang kumikita ng ganito kalaki sa kinikita ko sa buong mundo. Okay? Again, this is not to brag. This is to inspire you and to show the foundation that what I'm preaching to you is something that I am applying to this one. In fact, guys, this is something that I study for the last 20 years of my life. Kasi 20 years na akong very, very obsessed talaga sa financial success ko, and ay karoon ako ng somehow a little bit breakthrough. But some of my personal stories in my life, babalikan ko 10 years ago, babalikan ko 20 years ago, to share it to you and for you to be inspired na pwede palang baguhin yung buhay mo financially. And take note guys, hindi ako lumalabas ng bansa para magtatrabaho. I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm just saying you guys, majority, kumikita kayo ng malaki. I'm just saying that if you're in the Philippines like me, mas maliit yung chance mo na kumita na malaki kung nasa Pilipinas ka lang. But earning like 0.05% higher than the rest of the world population, that means, guys, na pwedeng mangyari ito sa'yo. Okay. So, hack number 1, guys. Hack number 1. Master the abundance mindset. Anyone that is telling you that mindset is not important in financial success, that guy, I would clearly say that yung tao na yon may problema sa mindset niya. Are you with me? Are you getting this one? If someone tells you na hindi importante yung mindset sa financial success, I would tell it to you that this guy probably may something wrong sa mindset niya, and 100% hindi kumikita ng malaki yan. Are you with me? Sino ba dito nakaalam? Isa sa the most read books about success, about finances, about business. Sino ba dito sa inyo nakakaalam? Aside from the Bible, the most read book about financial success. Very good. Very good. Napoleon Hill, one of my favorite. Think and Grow Rich. As a matter of fact, kay Napoleon Hill, tuturuan tayo kung paano to think. In other words, everything, one of the most important of financial abundance starts with your way of thinking. Copy? So, if so by happen na hindi ka nakabasa ng libro na ito, please do yourself a favor. Go to the bookstore, read this book by Napoleon Hill. And if so by chance you read this one before, I would suggest find that book again and read it again. Because I have a lot of friends who are very financially successful that they read this book 5 times, 8 times, okay? They even read this book once every year. Once every year. So, I would 100%, Evelyn, do yourself a favor. Go to that book, read it again. Because most of the successful people, including yung mga extremely successful, lahat yon nakabasa na ng Think and Grow Rich. For you to understand that mindset is very important. You just need to replace your scarcity mindset or poverty mindset into the abundance mindset. So first things you need to do if you want to change your financial life is you need to change your way of thinking. Are you with me? Are you with me? Agree? If you agree, and if you don't agree, you will not change your way of thinking. Kaya sabi ko kanina, may ituturo ako tonight na it could be hindi magre-resonate sa way of thinking mo. But if kailangan mo itong gawin para magkaroon ng mind shift or pagbabago ng isip mo, para magkaroon ka ng pagbabago ng resulta, do yourself a favor, open your mind, kasi wala namang mawawala kung ito is malalaman mo. And this is, guys, this is biblical. According to Proverbs 23:7, as a man think in his heart, mayroon bang mind sa heart? Wala. Ano yung ibig sabihin nito? As the man think and believe in his heart, so is he. So ano yung pinaniwalaan mo, yan yung mangyayari sa'yo. If yung pinaniwalaan mo is scarcity at hindi abundance, scarcity ang mangyayari sa'yo. If you pininiwalaan mo abundance ang mangyayari sa inyo. Parang a little bit weird. We're not talking about trade tonight. We're talking about money. But ganun din naman eh. Bakit ka nagtitrade? Gusto mo yung kumita ng pera. So itapik na rin natin ito para kumita tayo ng malaki, para ma-change, mabago yung mindset natin. I can see this one. This is one of, kumbaga ito yung maraming hindrance. Maraming hindrance sa community natin na hindi kumikita na malaki kasi yung mind nila is nakabaon sa scarcity. Okay. Do you want to know what are the signs if the people is in scarcity mindset or in poverty mindset? Yes, just type yes kung gusto mo. I'll give you some of the common examples. Okay, yes. Yes. Ito guys sa example. Ang taong scarcity mindset, kapag nagpe-present ka or kikwento ka about money, especially malakang money, hindi siya comfortable. If someone talking about money, hindi siya comfortable. That's scarcity. Parang ayaw niya. Parang na-intimidate siya. Pero ba kayong kilalang taong ganyan? Pero ang taong magkaroon ng abundance mindset, pag nagkikwento kayo about money, about opportunity, about business, about trading, pang automatic yan. Kung ako makarinig na akong ganyan, ano yan? Ano yung pinag-uusapan ninyo? Pwede maki-join, di ba? So ganyan yung taong magkaroon ng scarcity mindset. Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you hearing this one? Okay. Another thing guys, another thing. Ito, medyo masakit ito. If you think that earning money is hard, wala sa screenshot to, wala sa PowerPoint to kasi I'll just create the PowerPoint 1 hour ago. Kasi di ba kakarating ko lang galing sa vacation. Another example, if you think that earning big amount of money or even earning money is hard, alam mo, hindi madali kumita ng pera, hindi ito pinupulot, hindi madali, ang hirap kumita ng pera. If you think like that one, nako, sound check or mind check. Okay, baka scarcity mindset yan or poverty mindset yan. Okay? So let's just see, we'll just not use the word negative mind. Just make it as specific as we can. If you think na mahirap. So in contrary, abundance mindset think that it's easy to make money and there's a better way to make money. Are you with me? Sound check. Okay, sound check. We're not talking to anyone else here. I am talking to you. I'm addressing this one to you. Yes, ikaw at ako at ang buong mundo. Okay? So I'm talking to you. Would you like to have another example? Another example. Okay? Scarcity mindset. Okay. Another example guys is kung ang nasa palaging nakalabas sa bigbig mo is walang pera. Walang pera, kulang. Walang pera, kulang. Walang pera, kulang. Are you with me? Alam mo ba na sa bahay ko, bawal kang magsalita na walang pera? So if you want to change your mind, you need to change your mouth. Because the mouth is the byproduct of your mind. Kung ano yung sinasalita mo, yun yung nasa laman ng isip mo. Whether it's consciously or unconsciously. Are you with me? Following? Amen ba tayo dyan, mga kapatid? Wait a minute. Parang mabigat ito ah. Mabigat ba? Do you think it's heavy? A little bit heavy? Hack number 1 pa tayo. Okay? Hack number 1 pa tayo, guys. Is it mabigat? Is it true? So from now on, do yourself a favor. If you want to have a financial abundance in your life, from now on, delete, remove the terminologies na wala akong pera, ay wala akong pera, ay wala akong pera, ay wala akong pera, ay wala akong pera. Remove that. you can replace that for now, for that one that you're asking for, wala akong budget for that. May pera ko, but wala akong budget. Okay? May pera, pero wala akong budget for that. Copy? Copy. That's, again, scarcity mentality, poverty mentality. Okay. Another example. If someone, kaya nga dito sa Pilipinas, guys, parang may expression na hindi ka pwedeng yumaman dito kasi magagalit yung kapitbahay mo. If someone, magkaroon siya ng bagong sasakyan or just a financial success, nag-travel, tapos ang reaction ng isang tao, ay, example, sasakyan. Okay. Ay, sasakyan, brand new? Ay, talaga? May brand new? Naku, utang naman yan. You're not happy with the success of everyone, scarcity mindset. Ay, sasakyan, uy, bayad yan. Bayad yan, fully bayad. Ay, hindi naman brand new yan. Copy? Ibig sabihin, subconsciously, you are not happy with the financial success of your neighbor, and you're also sending that kind of mindset subconsciously na hindi ka happy. You want to justify your life na mas maganda if you are broke, mas maganda kung wala kang bagong kotse, mas maganda kung hindi ka nagta-travel. Come on guys, are you hearing this one? So dapat pala, kung mayroong naging successful, you celebrate. That's the abundance mindset. Diba? Kaya, sa social media, if you post your result, dalawang klaseng mindset yan. Pag na-envy at nag-nega, scarcity mindset yan, matik yun. Okay? Pag naging masaya, I'm happy for you, congratulations. Sana naman totoo, abundance mindset yan. Copy? So for more, do your own research na lang, okay? So, basta, hack number 1, if you want to really have financial success for your life, ang suggestion ko is, by the way, this is another example. You see a solution as a problem. Magbibigay ka ng business proposal, magbibigay ka ng business model sa taong yan. Instead that the business model will make you an opportunity or an open doors for you, nangyayari that scarcity person, makikita niya problema. Tapi, makikita niya problema sa solution. But the abundance person is that in spite of the problem, makikita niya nakafocus siya sa solution. Okay? So if you want to know more about the Master Abundant Mindset, I suggest you go find a book, Think and Grow Rich, and basahin mo ulit. Copy? Mabigat? Can we move forward a little bit right now? Pwede ba tayong magpatuloy sa hack number 2? Okay. Master, guys, hindi lang aralin mo itong abundance mindset. Hindi lang alamin mo itong abundance mindset. Ang sinasabi dito is i-master mo. Kasi kailangan itong ma-register, kailangan itong ma-download, kailangan mo itong ma-install sa utak mo para mag-function. Para mag-function siya sa daily lifestyle mo. Copy? So it's not enough to know, it's not enough to learn, although I'm giving you this one, but this is your life, buhay mo to, ikaw naman yung aasenso, you need also to do your own personal research for this one. Okay? So there's a lot of, nowadays, ang dami na. So can you move forward? Okay. Hack number 2. Hack number 2. So sabi nga ni Napoleon Hill, sa mga book niya, sa mga quote niya, from Think and Grow Rich, maraming pwedeng ma-download dito. But ang suggestion ko guys, huwag kayong mag-download ng libre or yung mga download ng ay suggestion ko, bibili ka talaga. Kasi, by the way, yung hindi nagbabayad at naghahanap lang ng libre, Scarcity mindset din yon. Hindi din yon abundance mindset. So I recommend, I think that's only 1,000 pesos or maybe 2 cups of coffee in Durham in Dubai for that book that can change your financial perspective forever. Okay, sabi ni Napoleon Hill, whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Kung ano yung nasa utak mo. We're not talking here about success. If sa utak mo is scarcity, ganun yung din yung mangyayari sa'yo. If sa utak mo is poverty, ganun din yung mangyayari. But if sa utak mo is success, if sa utak mo is winning, if sa utak mo is abundance, ganun din yung mangyayari sa'yo. So kung gusto mong mabago yung mga pangyayari sa buhay mo, baguhin mo yung mind or your pattern of thinking or your way of thinking or your personal perspective in life or your paradigm. How do you see things? How do you interpret things? Because those are biased to your mind set. Okay? Copy? Alright. Number 2, dahil pala natin create multiple streams of income. Tagalin mo natin guys ang multiple. Let's just say, i-replace natin, create an addition way of income. Ibig sabihin, kulang yung pagkakakitaan mo, so gusto mong mangyari sa buhay mo, kulang. Simple lang yan. Dagdagan mo. Actually, the problem of money is so easy. Ang mahirap lang doon is yung way of thinking. Mahirap, kulang. Yung sabi kanina, di ba, if your mouth always kulang. Kulang, hindi ka siya. Simple. Dagdagan mo yung kita mo. That's it. It's so simple. Well, you can do savings and do like that. But if you're earning and if you save for a very short period, very maliit lang yung masisave mo rin naman, kulang pa rin yan. So the best solution dyan is you find a way of earning. Do you know guys, sa buhay ko, isa sa malaking financial breakthrough nangyari sa buhay ko, sa mga panahon, nagipit ako. Sa mga panahon, nagipit ako. Can I share something na hindi ko pa na-share sa community before? Okay lang ba? Can I share something? Do I have your permission to share?
Yes, go.
11 years ago, approximately 12 years ago, guys, nagkaroon ako ng one of the most pinakamahirap, pinaka most challenging financial ng buhay ko. My wife was pregnant with our youngest. By the way, balik lang ako guys, pakita ko yung youngest namin He is now like 11 years old, so 11 years ago. So ito yung youngest namin guys. So my wife was pregnant with my youngest son, Prince. At that time, manganganak siya, pero wala akong pera para sa panganak niya. Alam niyo naman, hindi libre sa Pilipinas. Mayroong mga public, pero ang hirap. At that time, I was working with a company at nagkakaroon ng financial issue yung company na yon na tinarbahuan ko. At nagkaroon ako ng issue between dun sa head ng finances or finance sa company na tinarbahuan ko. So I feel that nag-work naman ako pero hindi ko masustain yung pangailangan sa family ko. Ang ginawa ko, I'm not saying na mali yung ginawa ko, but one of the best, nag-quit ako sa trabaho ko. Na walang pera, walang kita, at yung time na yon, ang asawa ko is manganganak. Wala akong backup. So yung ginawa ko, kinausap ko yung bahay na Kumbaga nag-rent kami ng bahay at that time, kinausap ko yung may-ari na hindi na ako makabayad kasi nag-stop ako ng trabaho, tapos meron kami financial concern. Tapos, I don't know ano pa talaga yung pangyayari sa buhay ko. It's just that para siguro napuno na ako with all the stress and everything, utang and everything. And then here comes my wife, mga anak, and then mayroon pa akong problem sa company, then I quit. So, at that time, I talked to God, Lord, ano ba yung gawin ko? And then He brought me, guys, to the story of Moses. Yung time na yon na sinabi ni Lord kay Moses na ano ba yung nasa kamay mo? So, what is in your hand? So, parang yung word na yon is parang na-struck siya sa mind ko. I feel like God is talking to me. Like He's talking to me that what is in your hand? Ano ba yung... So I try to, kumbaga, inventory. Kung ano yung pwede kong gamitin ngayon. So nakita ko, guys, I have this old laptop na may crack yung LCD niya. Relate? Relate ba? Sino dito nagkaroon ng experience na old laptop, old na nga, di ba? May crack pa yung LCD. Yun yung nakita ko at that time. So naisip ko, I think Coach Lika. So naisip ko, ito yung Lord, ito ngayon, ito yung asset ko. What is in your hand? So diyan ka magtrabaho. So naisip ko, why not? Because at that time, internet or digital or online, hindi pa siya ganun kabig eh. Pero mayroon na akong parang in my hand na parang ito na talaga yung the next best thing. So, naisip ko, araw-gabi, hinarap ko yung computer, naghanap ako ng pwedeng mapagkitaan online. And the rest was history. I found a business online after 3 to 4 months of searching, and the rest was history. Remember kung gumawa ko ng presentation, guys, sabi ko, 10 years na ako as a digital business. Okay. So doon, actually 11 years na pala to be exact. Doon nag-start yung digital business ko. Doon ako kumita na talagang yung 7-digit per month. Doon ako nakapag-build ng business. At doon nagkaroon ng financial pagbabago yung buhay ko. Na-scam ka din? Yes. Many times. Kinento ko naman yun sa mga webinar ko. Okay. Pinauna yung scam ko, Forex. Okay. So, simple, guys. Ang point doon is if I'm not happy with my income right now, why don't I find another way to earn? Simple. Simple logic. But I'm not saying, guys, na mag-quit kayo sa trabaho ninyo. I'm just saying, what I'm trying to say is, if you think that your present income, you're not really happy with that because you want more, obviously you want more, so maghanap ka ng way. And good news and congratulate kasi nandito kayo sa community, ibig sabihin, nahanap mo na. Tama, nahanap mo na. So sabi nga dito, to rely in one source of income is so risky. Alam mo di ba na may bagong pag-aaral sa finances? Guys, this is not something na matatamaan kayo. Or kung matatamaan man kayo, please handle this one professionally. Okay? Itong next na sasabihin ko, this is not from me. Promise, guys, may study this one. Wala lang akong backup ngayon kasi short time lang yung paggawa ko ng PowerPoint. Pero promise, may study. Isa sa pinaka-risky in terms of your financial life is pinaka-risky pala sa panahon ngayon is to have one source of income. Agree? Walang nag-agree ha. Okay na. Again, like I said, abundance mindset. Okay? Kailangan nating tanggapin. Kahit mahirap, pero kailangan tanggapin. So nowadays, hello, this is already 2025. There's a lot of ways to make money. There are better ways to make money. There are better ways to make money. You can do trading, you can do affiliate, you can do digital business. Ang dami na. Pwede kang mag-content creator if you are into vlogging. Marami na guys, marami na, I tell you. Meron ako nakita na OFW na yung mga personal story lang niya sa country niya, kinikwento lang niya. Documenting. Pero marami siyang views. I'm not sure kung magkano kinita kasi maliit lang naman yung monetization ngayon kay Facebook. Pero kung gano'n nakarami yung mga followers mo, I'm sure kumikita ng malaki. So you can also do trading, you can also do affiliate. By the way guys, alam naman siguro ninyo that I'm also doing affiliate in Forex. And if you like to take a look of this one, try to message your coach. Coach, gusto kong tingnan yung affiliate side ng Forex. Kasi sa akin lang naman, is one way to earn in Forex trading and it's another way to earn in affiliate. Again, create multiple source of income. Why not? Pero ang dami pa ring scarcity mindset na dapat ganito lang. Guys, wala tayong magagawa sa kanila. Mindset nila yon. Alam mo ba yung pinakamahirap baguhin sa tao? Yung perspective, yung mindset. Good thing na nandito kayo, and I'm not sure if everyone is willing to change your way of thinking, but good thing nandito kayo, at least somehow, this could create something. This could create something mentally na pwedeng magkaroon ng pagbabago yung perspective mo sa buhay. Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you there? Sino gusto dito magkakaroon ng bagong mindset? Perspective eh. Kasi ganun eh. Kung yun yung dina-download mo sa cellphone mo, kung OS, ano ba yung mga OS na yan? Siyempre, yun yung operation ng cellphone mo. Okay? Android 1, Android 2, Pentium, ganito na, Pentium 4. Siyempre, you can't expect that your computer will operate Pentium 7 if your download is Pentium 4. Of course, it will operate like Pentium 4 or Pentium 3 or Pentium 1. Are you with me? Are you with me? And take note, guys, your mind is the greatest moneymaker on earth. Ulitin ko, your mind is the greatest moneymaker on earth. They said that computer is the greatest moneymaker on earth. They said that it is cell phone is the greatest moneymaker on earth. But I would say your mind is the greatest moneymaker on earth. Bakit? Lahat ng idea na yan sa computer, lahat ng idea na yan sa cellphone, galing yan sa mind. Therefore, if you know how to use your mind, if you think, pwede bang i-feel mo, ramdamin mo kung may mind ka ba ngayon? Therefore, you have the greatest money-making machine. If you think na may mind ka, at naman siguro may mind. I just realized, I just went to Cebu, I mean Bohol, Panglao, that yung mata pala ng tarsier, imagine mo, yung mata pala ng tarsier, mas malaki pa kaysa utak nila. I'm sure hindi ka tarsier. Well, primates, very close, but I would say, I'm sure, mayroon kang isip, pag-iisip, mayroon kang mind. Therefore, you have the greatest money-making machine on earth. Are you with me? Okay, if you believe in that, you can say true, tama, okay, on the chat box. If you don't agree, feel free to leave because gano'n naman talaga, financial success is not really for everyone. If you think that these principles are not really resonate, nasasaktan ka, hindi mo katanggap-tanggap, feel free to leave kasi kaya nga hindi lahat successful kaya hindi lahat yumayaman. Kasi hindi lahat willing magbago sa pag-iisip nila. Are you with me? Para bang, do I sound like someone who is preaching you or sermoning you? Well, if it's effective for you to change your way of thinking, then why not? Okay. Hack number 3. Pay yourself first. Okay. Now, mayroon ako important practical application with this one. Ano may ibig sabihin nito? You need to start savings. Sino ba ditong may savings? Come on, guys. Yung technically na savings lang, hindi yung parang set aside ko lang. Yung nagsisave ka na talaga for 3 months, sino ba dito may savings? Kasi, what's the rule for this one? Listen, yes, may patutunguhan ito, promise. What's the rule of savings? Okay, number one. Ang pera kasi guys, parang trading yan. The more ka natatakot, the more ka matatalo. Okay? I'm sure, relate lahat. Guys, ganun din. The more kung tao, kung wala kang savings, parang the more ka natatakot. The more ka wala kang savings, the more kang matatakot. Okay, I'll just give you a very important tip in savings. If you think that your income is kulang, okay, if you think that your income is kulang, ito yung very important tip na gagawin ko para sa'yo. Are you ready for this one? I want you to save kung ano lang yung kaya mo. Okay, kung hindi mo kayang mag-save ng 10,000 per month, following, pwede kang mag-save ng 5,000 per month. Following, kung hindi mo kayang mag-save ng 5,000 per month, well, guys, we're talking about peso. At least peso kasi iba-ibang currency tayo. Kung hindi mo kayang mag-save ng 1,000 per month, try to save 500 pesos per month. Okay? Kung hindi mo kayang mag-save ng 500 pesos per month, try to save 100 pesos per month. Kahit 100 lang. Kung hindi mo kaya mag-save ng 100 pesos per month, try to save 20 pesos or 10 pesos per month. Agree? What's the point? The point is, it's not about savings. It's not about gaano kalaki yung savings mo. The point is, it's the habit of savings. Are you with me? It's the habit of savings. Alam mo ba na nag-goal ako na makapag-save ako ng 7 digit? And every time when I start to save, guys, nai-inspire ako, parang nai-excite ako, parang gusto kong lagyan savings ko hanggang mahit ko yun. So the habit of savings, the tip number 2, tip number 1. Tip number 2 is dapat may goal ka. Magkano yung gustong i-save mo. Okay? Magkano yung gustong i-save mo. Save ka lang. And tip number 3, para magkaroon ka ng savings, guys, huwag mong ihuli. Unahin mo yung savings. Unahin mo. Okay. Have you heard about the book The Richest Man in Babylon? By, I think, Clark Saxton something, yung author, The Richest Man in Babylon. Okay. Doon galing itong principle na ito, that you need to pay yourself first. Okay. The Richest Man in Babylon. I forgot the author. Can you help me, guys? The Richest Man in Babylon. Doon na galing ng principle na ito. The principle of that book is that every time na may kita ka, at least you save. 10 to 20% talaga nakasavings yan. And guys, this is also biblical. Okay? I-prove ko sa iyo that is biblical. During the time of Joseph, nakakaroon sila ng magandang ekonomiya for 7 years. And magkakaroon sila ng crisis for 7 years. George Clason. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Iram. George S. Clason. Thank you so much. This yung mag-research. Okay. Nonetheless, thank you. Stock knowledge yan. Okay. So, sabi ni George na dapat daw, balik tayo sa biblical. Ang instruction ni Lord kay Joseph, kailangan 20% of yung income nila dapat iipunin nila. Para sa time nagkakaroon sila ng crisis, may pera sila. Okay? So, sabi din naman ni George, dapat may set aside ka na savings and then yung savings is ilalagay mo siya sa investment na kahit mahina yung tubo, basta i-grow mo lang. Tapos i-grow mo lang. Parang i-compound mo in the future. But later mo na tayo mag-usap sa investment. Later mo na tayo mag-usap sa compounding. The first rule is first, dapat mayroon kang investment. Copy, pwede mo siyang i-automate. Guys, I suggest with one of my closest coaches, suggestion ko sa kanila, yung mga taong mini-mentor ko, suggestion ko sa kanila. Alam niyo ba guys kung magkano dapat savings mo? Suggestion lang ito suggestion lang. You want to know kung magkano dapat standard na savings mo. Savings mo ito na hindi mo ito gagamitin. You just put it in the bank. Alam mo ba magkano? I-recommend ko. What I recommend to the closest friends, are you guys, nandito ba ako or wala na yung internet ko?
Nandyan to, coach.
Okay. So, alam niyo ba magkano yung recommendation ko na dapat may savings kayo? Magkano? Ask me how much. Okay. Ang recommendation ko guys, dapat at least mayroon kayong 10,000 USD savings na hindi nyo ginagalap. Mayroon kayong 10,000 or around 500,000 pesos. If you can do it, 20,000 USD, perfect. That would be fine. Hindi mo yung gagalawin. Just leave it there. Lagay mo lang dyan. Ano yung point dyan? Ang point dyan is that hindi ka magkakaroon ng survival mindset ngayon. You will develop an abundance mindset kasi sa isip mo, may pera ka. May malaking pera ka na nakaset aside. So yung mindset mo pa lang, hindi ka survival. Hindi ka hinihingal, hindi ka naghahabol, relax ka lang kasi sa mindset mo pa lang, may pera ka. Copy? So, Evelyn said, done deal. My new goal is 10,000. Guys, 10,000 USD is like 500,000. Okay, 10,000 USD. Dapat meron kang savings na ganyan. Copy? Copy? Yun yung recommendation ko. Para relax ka. Nasa mindset mo, nasa abundance ka. Okay? Okay, copy. Save. By the way guys, do you want to know kung magkano yung savings ko sa kinikita ko? I save 40% of my income. I save approximately 40% of my income. Yun yung rule ko. Personal rule ko. Okay? So, at least, hindi maiwasan yung example. Mahirap yung example ng buhay nyo. Hindi ko alam ano nangyayari sa buhay. Okay. Hack number, anong hack na tayo guys? Hack number 4, hanggang 7 lang tayo guys for tonight. Okay, 1 hour lang kasi ito tapos na yung 1 hour. Okay, let me know if you need to stop, then we need to stop it, and let me know if you want to continue. Hack number 4 guys is I want you to turn your skills into asset. Yes, for now, paano coach? Nag-aalanganin pa kasi eldest is starting, something like that. Kulang pa, okay, kulang pa, and then naghahanap pa ako. So, ang iipunin mo, kasi galing tayo sa topic na ipon, di ba? Ang iipunin mo guys, kung wala ka pang ipon na pera, ang iipunin mo is skills. Are you with me? Ang iipunin mo is skills. Kailangan mong mag-aral ng skills na mabilis kumita ng pera. Okay? So, ano sa tingin mo? Trading, social media, ganun lang. Guys, there are only 3 skills that I want you to focus in this generation. 3 skills. Can I suggest? 3 skills. Number 1, trading. Number 2, sales or marketing. Can you type this one? So you can do trading, you can do sales and marketing. Number 3, social media. Anything that involves in social media that you can make money. That's only the 3 fastest way to make money in this present generation. So I want you to focus on that. Skill. Kung hindi ka pa makapag-ipon, at least financially, mag-ipon ka ng skill. Anong sabi ni Robert Kiyosaki? It is not money that can make you rich. It is your business skill that can make you rich. Anong sabi sa community, Pinoy Traders Community? Trading is the highest paying skills. Trading is the highest paying skills. So tama yung ginawa mo, nag-aral ka ng trading, pero please, huwag kang mag-aral ng 1 week lang or 1 month. Ituloy-tuloy mo. Kung kailangan mong aralin to for 1 year, and then nagkakaroon ka naman ng financial breakthrough after that, why not? Diba? Why not? Ako, hanggang ngayon nag-aaral pa rin ako. Guys, alam mo ba kung ano yung pinaka-long term ko sa trading? Can I share kung ano yung perspective ko hanggang kailan itong trading na ito? Ang perspective ko sa trading, guys, I want to learn trading not 1 year, not 2 years, not 3 years, not 5 years, 4 years, 5 years. I want to learn trading lifetime. Gusto kong lifetime aralin itong trading. Gusto kong mag-retire ako na magaling ako sa trading. Kasi kung magaling ako sa trading, why not? Pwede lang kumawin with 100,000, 200,000 in 1 day. Tapos magbakasyon ako. Okay? It is the skills can pay the bills. Guys, we're not talking bills here. Remember, mindset, it is the skills, not only paying bills. You can go to vacation. Pwede kang hindi na magtrabaho. Pwede ka nang mag-out of the country every month. Copy? Are you here? Copy? Copy. So na-identify na natin kung ano yung mga skills. Okay. So let's move on. Another thing, guys, this is something heavy. I know some of you hindi pa sanay nito. Alam niyo ba na isa sa sekreto sa pagyaman is ang pagbibigay? Sino nakarinig na ng the law of sowing and reaping? Okay. Okay. Guys, alam niyo ba na yung being generous ay ang pagbibigay that will break your scarcity mindset. That could break your poverty mindset. Kung palagi ka lang ganyan, 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 walang financial abundance. You need to say, palayain mo. Kasi nasa isip mo, okay lang magbigay ako. There's a lot of money in this world. There's a lot of money. Alam niyo ba kung magkano circulating money all over the world? Of course, in trading every day, 7.5 trillion. There are approximately 8 trillion circulating money. Money, yung bills, hindi digital. Digital man yung 7.5 trading. 9 million. Okay? Do you know that there are 90 trillion of money all over the world? 90 trillion. Trilyones ho, hindi po milyones. Ang dami pong pera sa mundo. Ang gagawin lang natin, let's just study a system. Let's just be part of the system na pwede kang kumurot. Are you with me? So the thing is that can break your scarcity mindset is magbigay ka. And the best thing, guys, to practice your giving, you can give to your family, you can give to the church. That's the best thing. Alam na mga people closest to me that big portion of my income binibigay ko. Nakamit ba ako? One of my prime. Kaya, again, ang giving is like savings. Kung hindi mo pa kaya magbigay ng million, magbigay ka kung ano lang yung kaya mo. Pero can I recommend something? Can I recommend at least 10% sa kita mo, ibigay mo kay Lord. Ibigay mo sa kingdom. Ibigay mo sa church mo. Local church lang. Kung saan ka na ganun. At least 10%. That's enough to break your mindset. That's enough to break your scarcity mindset. Alam ng mga close friend ko yan kung magkano kalaki yung portion na binibigay ko. Hindi na lang ako magsasabi kasi I'm not boasting this one. I'll just try to open this one kasi this is one of my secret of financial success. The more I give, the more I receive. Giver, tip, ganyan. Sa restaurant, dapat may tip. Sa taxi, Grab man yan, may tip, everything. Sa mama ko, kaibigan ko, everything. Kasi yun yung nagbe-break. Remember, our goal is financial abundance. So you need to break scarcity and you need to break poverty mindset. Maski pa yung mo balik kaysa binibigay mo. I agree. So if you're the person na hindi mo pa na-habit yung giving, guys, I recommend. Try this and you will see how God will even bless you more. I have a very strong testimony with this one. Nakadocument yung testimony ko dito, guys. Nakadocument the words of giving. Okay? So I know, yes, mabigat ito para hindi pa sanay, guys, but can I give you an example? Can I give you an example or can I give you an assignment? Kung sino dito yung pinaka hindi pa sanay magbigay. What I want you to do, guys, is in your church or family na lang kung gusto mo, ang assignment ko sa iyo to break, magbigay ka ng amount na hindi mo pa nabigay before. Magbigay ka ng amount na hindi mo pa nabigay before. Siguro kung nakapagbigay ka ng 100,000, assignment ko, i-goal mo na makapagbigay ka ng 200,000. Kung nakapagbigay ka na ng 300,000, i-goal mo, at this time makapagbigay ka na. Guys, grabe. Grabe ito, guys. Na parang the more ako mag-give, parang yung abundance mindset ko nag-i-increase. Nag-i-increase. Promise. This is legit. This is legit. I'm sure yung iba, alam na nila itong principle na ito. But the generosity, guys, doon kasi mabibreak yung love of money mo. Yung love of money mo na parang hindi ka na nagdi-depend sa pera. Hindi ka na nagkaroon ng scarcity mindset kasi may pera ka na. Parang dito lang yung sa pera mo lang yung parang yung solution ng lahat ng mga financial problem. Okay? Parang alam mo kung okay kasi ang dami namang pera sa mundo. If God bless me, then so be it. Okay? So what I suggest, guys, yes, goosebumps po, random ko yan. What I suggest, guys, is give, magbigay ka ng mabigat. Huwag kang magbigay ng 5 pesos, 100, basic lang yan. Try mo. Just experiment lang. Experiment lang. Magbigay ka ng mabigat. Yung mabigat sa puso mong bitawan. Okay. Makikita mo ano yung feeling, ano yung return niya. 100% yan, guaranteed yan. Alright? That's hack number 5. Okay? We're 2 and we're good to go. Okay? Tapos na yung 1 hour natin, but can we extend a little bit, guys, for this one? Gusto ko kasi maintindihan nyo, at hindi lang maintindihan, yung parang ma-relate mo rin, at yung parang mafe-feel mo rin talaga kung ano yung nafe-feel ko. Okay? So, 6, then after 6, 7, and then we'll have a conclusion, and then good night for everyone. Okay. Next hack, guys, is keep learning about money. Okay. Ano yung twist nito, guys? I want you to focus your learning related to money. Have you heard the saying that the formal education can make you a living, but self-study can make you a fortune? Have you heard that? Do you want to have a fortune? Fortune means wealth, big amount of money. Fortune means financial abundance. You want to have a fortune? Mag-self-study ka. Yung pinakamalaking kinita ko, guys, hindi yun galing sa pag-aaral ko, galing yun sa self-study ko. Kumita ko na laki sa digital marketing, galing yun sa self-study ko. Kanita ko sa malaki sa trading, galing yun sa self-study ko. And guys, yung kita na yun, guys, legit na 7 digit. Legit na 7 digit yun. I am tempted to show you my income, but recorded kasi ito. But I think that's enough para makita mo yung sinabi ko at yung life ko. Kasi open din naman ako sa life. So I think that's enough para maintindihan mo that I am doing what I preach. Keep learning about money. Keep learning about financial success. Study it. Everything, guys, nowadays, nasa Google na, nasa YouTube na, kay ChatGPT na. Lahat, guys, this is information age. Nandun na lahat eh. So self-study is not an issue anymore. Hindi ka kaya dati, if you want to self-study, you need to find a library, an encyclopedia, a book na mahirap ko saan hanapin. Nowadays, lahat nasa ano mo na eh. Kailangan mo lang dito talaga discipline. Mayroon ka bang time sa social media? Guys, dapat sa social media mo, anything that is not related to business, anything that is not related to personal growth, anything that's not related to like motivation, learning skills, anything, remove it. Yung kwento-kwento lang, remove it to your social media. Yung mga accident, remove it. Remove everything. Your social media must talk about business, money, your faith, and maybe a little bit that interests you. Sports maybe, and then that's it. Like I said, kung kailangan baguhin mo yung way of thinking mo para mabago yung financial income mo, gawin mo. Or should I say, if you want to change your pocket, you need to change your way of thinking. That's a non-negotiable statement. Do it or go home. Do it or nothing. Yun lang. So you need to keep learning. So I want you to have discipline. Dapat meron. Guys, I saw a lot of people nowadays, sayang yung time. Sayang yung time eh. 2 hours sa social media na hindi productive, sayang. Tapos sasabihin mo, wala kang pangbayad. Wake up. Sayang. If you try to manage your time, sayang eh. Sayang. Sayang talaga. Ako, nakita ko ako sayang. You're just wasting your time there. Time is currency. So you might at least 30 minutes a day, at least 1 hour a day, para aralin mo. Aralin mo trading, aralin mo anything mindset. Okay, so dalawa lang yung inaaral ko. Anything that's related to trading and anything that's related to mindset. Yun lang. Kaya yung mga pinapalo ko, guys, anything that's related to mindset. I want to have a very healthy money mindset. Yun lang. Yun lang. Sure na yun. Makikita mo yan, guys. Doon sa algorithm ng Facebook mo, algorithm ng Instagram mo, or ano yung algorithm binibigay ng newsfeed mo sa YouTube mo. That means Yun yung mindset mo. Copy? Guys, I know it's easy to said and done. Okay? But what I want you to do, if you can just discipline yourself, of course, earning money is intentional. Making money is intentional. If you want to have a quality life, quality time, guys, this is intentional. Hindi po ito tsamba. Intentional mo talagang babaguhin mo yung mindset mo. Intentional talaga na i-unlearn mo ang dapat mong i-unlearn. Intentional talaga. Are you with me? Are you with me? So the rich never stop learning. Ito pa ang pinakamatindi. Yung mga CEO, yung mga mayayaman na hindi pa sila nag-stop learning. You know, I read about the documentary of the NBA Mavs, Dallas Mavs owner, yung nasa Shark Tank. Sino nga yun? Dallas Maverick owner na nasa Shark Tank. Mark Cuban. I heard Mark Cuban, guys, it's like a billionaire. Hindi siya millionaire, billionaire. Okay, Mark Cuban. Alam niyo ba na I heard recently from Mark Cuban, guys, bilyonaryo na ito Habang nagtutulog pa siya, guys, nagpa-podcast siya, nag-aral siya about AI. Yes, and imagine, guys, pwede na siyang mag-enjoy sa buhay niya. Pwede na siyang hindi mag-aral. This guy is a billionaire already. Pero alam niyo ba, I just heard it recently, habang natutulog siya, guys, nagpa-podcast siya, nag-aaral siya. Habang natutulog siya, nag-aaral siya. Imagine, kasi the power of subconscious yan. So habang nag-aaral siya, nagpa-podcast siya, guys, about AI. Habang natutulog siya, inaaral niya. Kaya dapat mag-jump talaga ng ibang workout to get the target. Yeah, that's necessary. If that's, guys, decision making is very important. Huwag kang matakot. Huwag kang matakot. If you think, last, then we will have a conclusion. Take bold action, be a risk taker, walang mayaman na play safe, and do it consistently. If you want to study it consistently. If you want to trade consistently. Consistently. You know, money loves consistent person. Yun lang. Ang flow ng money loves consistent person. The reason why nandito ako, nag-training ako, I just came from my travel. Pwede akong gawing excuse sa sarili ko na hindi na ako mag-webinar kasi napagod ako. Kasi hindi ako prepared. Di ba? Pwede ko gawing excuse yan. Hindi naman kayo di ba? Wala namang. But guys, this is my personal commitment to myself and to my community. Consistency. Are you with me? Are you with me? Nandyan ba kayo? Consistency. Underrated, guys. Underrated. I tell you, kung mayroon kang gustong mabago sa buhay mo, consistent yan. Huwag kang gawin ngayon, tapos bukas wala, tapos bukas. No. Hindi kukulo ang tubig yan sa thermos at sa takuri. Diba? Hindi patay na hindi kukulo yung tubig dyan sa takuri. Yung Tagalog yung takuri, guys. Hindi kukulo dyan. Kailangan mong maging consistent. Kailangan mong maging consistent. I want you to make a commitment for yourself that it's hard to beat a consistent person. It's hard. You know what? Did I tell you that I study about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant? What's the difference between Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant? I'm not a Kobe Bryant person. Alam niyo naman, Pinoy, mahilig tayo sa NBA. But one thing, guys, kasi meron akong libro, I have 3 books from the personal coach of Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. Ang author is Tim Grover. Isa si Kobe Bryant, pinaka-consistent. Can I share you something about how consistent Kobe Bryant in practice is? Okay? ay consistent. There was a new game, yan yung bagong open yung NBA. Mayroon siyang kasamang rookie. And then that rookie is that may practice sila at 6 a.m. Sa basketball. 6 a.m. Sabi ng rookie, okay, so I want to meet Kobe Bryant. I will be in practice at 5 a.m. Yun ang sabi ng rookie. So the rookie arrives at the gym. The practice is 6 a.m. The rookie arrives at the gym at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Sabi niya, dapat mabit ko si Kobe Bryant. Okay. Kobe Bryant muna tayo. Mamaya si Gordon Hayward. Si Gordon ba yung ano niya? Yung teammate niya at that time. Pagpunta ng teammate niya, rookie yun pagpunta niya sa gym, wala pang ibang player pero mayroon nang naglalaro. At sa pagtingin niya, nako, alam ba sinong naglalaro? It was Kobe Bryant when no one is there. Walang nagpa-practice. Kobe Bryant at that time was an MVP, already becoming a legend. Pero imagine, first person na nag-practice sa gym. Ganon si Kobe Bryant. Hindi pa yan. After ng basketball, magsushoot pa yan ng 100 times. Or most of the time, siya rin ang pinakahuling lalabas sa gym. That is why Kobe Bryant is considered as one of the biggest, one of the greatest. Michael Jordan, no question, may gift talaga siya. Sabi ni Kobe, well, aside from si Michael Jordan is para siyang obsessed talaga sa success. Pero gifted talaga siya. Makita mo naman sa mga dunk niya, mga flying move niya, parang meron siyang, parang genius talaga siya. But Kobe Bryant, hindi siya gifted sa basketball. Si Kobe Bryant, ang pambato niya is yung consistency niya. Another example, guys. Can I say another? Kasi panghuli naman ito. There was do you know about Olympic game in the basketball na all over the world pumupunta, minsan yung Gilas hindi nakasama doon sa finals, yung sa mga final bracket. Pero of course, NBA palagi yan. Most of the time na nanalo sila. So at that time, there was a Olympic game. Gustong-gusto ng mga player niyan kasi gold. Iba rin yung FIBA. Iba din yung Olympic. Okay. Olympic game. Ang kasama ni Kobe Bryant at that time, if I'm not mistaken, Dwayne Wade, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, yung mga batch na ganyan. Dwayne Wade, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Kobe Bryant, and the rest of the NBA All-Star. Okay. I think wala si LeBron at that time. Medyo nahuli. Maybe LeBron was there but hindi ko napansin. There was a championship game na yung MVP na yon at the reason why yung nanalo sila, it was Kobe Bryant at naging champion sila. Okay, sige na, doon na, celebration na. Okay, champion, gano'n, natagap na nila yung mga gold medal nila. After that game, thank you Dandy for reminding me, I think, meron kasi akong documentary na parang documentary at saka nagbabasa din ako ng libro yung personal coach ni Kobe Bryant. After that game, guys, alam mo anong nangyari? After that game, at that night, nag-celebrate lahat. Nag-party. Siyempre, di ba? Deserved naman Nag-party sila. Lahat nag-party sila. Doon. Kasi deserve naman nila mag-party kasi champion Yes, alam niyo ba na si Kobe Bryant hindi nagpa-party yan? So everyone goes to party. Kobe Bryant never goes to party. That's how disciplined he is. And then yung umuwi na sila at around 6 a.m. kasi galing sa party. Or 5 p.m. a.m. rather. 5 a.m. kasi galing sa party. Umuwi na sila dun sa hotel nila. Okay. And then yung hotel nila, guys, yung parang yung hotel nila, ang setup ng hotel nila is that pagdadaan sila sa lobby, makikita nila yung gym. Yun yung setup ng hotel na doon sila natulog. So there's their team, Paul George and everyone is there. Laseng kasi galing sa party, very good. Alam nyo guys, when they walk through the hotel, parang nahihiya sila sa sarili nila. Kasi habang sila nagpa-party at 5 a.m. in the morning, pag uwi nila sa hotel, they see Kobe Bryant, the only person in the jeep. Remember, Kobe Bryant was the reason bakit sila nanalo. Kobe Bryant was an MVP at that game. Lahat nag-party, umuwi sila guys. Nahiya sila sa mga sarili nila. Kasi when they arrived in the hotel, nakita nila, it was Kobe Bryant, while lasing na lasing sila, Kobe Bryant nandun sa gym, nagtitraining na. Consistency. Of course, there's a lot of sacrifice there. So money favors the action takers. Money favors consistency. Money favors speed. Make it sure hindi ka na paralysis analysis. Money favors doon sa mga taong nagtitake ng action. Are you with me? So mayroon ba kayong natutunan tonight, guys? Did you learn something? So let's just back it. Pwede man nating lahat, yung hack 1, hack 2, hack 3, and then we're done. Good night para sa lahat. Okay. So, hack number 1, master the abundance mindset. The goal here is not just to know mindset. Hack number 2, create. Tama, yung ginawa mo. Additional, at least not multiple, at least for now, additional way of to earn. Number 3, savings. Start with saving, guys. Kung hindi mo kaya mag-save na malaki, mag-start ka dahan-dahan, maliit lang. Importante habit. And then make it a goal that dapat meron kang at least 10,000 USD or 500 half million peso na hindi mo siya gagawin. Just leave it there. Okay? So hack number 4, turn your skills into asset. Kung hindi ka pa pwedeng ma-accumulate ng savings, you can start accumulating skills as well. Pwede ba din mo siyang isabay? That's good. You accumulate savings, you accumulate skills. Another thing is that giving. Another hack, guys, is keep learning about money. And the next time, guys, take action, take bold action, be consistent. At I will leave you there with the quote of Nars, of yours truly. True wealth is created not by chasing money. Huwag mong habulin yung pera. The more mo yan nahabulin, the more kang nahihirapan. True wealth is created by mastering the habit. Guys, hindi ko nawala yung wallet ko na sa car. Money is a byproduct of what you do. Money is the byproduct of what you give value to your community. So money, in other words, you will easily attract this one. When you master the habits and the principles of creating a financial abundance. I'll promise you, once you will master this one, you will never chase money. Once you master this one, kahit matulog ka, pagising mo, may pera ka. Kasi nandun ka sa system na nag-create ng pera. Alright? I think that would be all. I hope may natutunan kayo. Please guys, kung may natutunan kayo, please post something on the social media or sa mga GCs natin. Just be in gratitude. By the way guys, I forgot something. Another thing is dapat maging grateful tayo and maging grateful or thankful. Yeah. Thankful tayo guys sa mga bagay na nangyari sa atin. Okay? So with that, can I ask you to open your camera para naman makapag-create tayo ng picture taking. Alright guys, please open your camera. Thank you so much. Dami natin tonight. I think umabot tayo ng 140, 150. Wait. Okay. Page 1. Page 1. Page 2. Smile. Ito pala yung mga, ano na yung mga, guys, may natutunan ba kayo tonight? I hope may natutunan kayo. Did you learn something? Those are very simple, guys. But guys, alam mo yung mga bagay yung tinuro ko sa inyo, this one is very dear to me. First time ito ginawa ko sa community, guys. This one is very, very something na ginagawa ko rin. If you know me personally, alam mo na ginagawa ko talaga to. Kasi yung if you know me personally, open book naman yung buhay ko. So, makikita mo talaga that this is something, guys, na you don't need to question with the result of this one. Okay? So, just make a decision, and kung naghirap ka man ngayon, kung meron ka mang financial problem ngayon, that's a blessing for you to make a strong decision for your life. Ulitin ko, if you're someone na nahihirapan ka man ngayon financially, I encourage you guys. That is something that is blessing. Kasi lahat ng mga financial breakthrough ko, lahat yon galing sa hirap. Galing talaga sa hirap na status sa buhay ko. So gagawin mo dyan, that's your strength, that's your motivation to make a decision for your life and to do something for your life. Thank you so much. This has been your Coach Nars from Pinoy Traders Community. God bless everyone and see you in our next webinar.
Thank you, Coach.